everybody. Welcome into the Passport to the Taste of Italy run-up to the Italian Bowl number 44 here. It's happening in 2025 right here in Toledo. I'm Tony Geftis with 13 Action News.
And I'm Jim Regnis with Penna Career Center.
We have some hungry individuals behind us. They are ready to eat, and hopefully you'll be ready to eat after this too. Here's how it works. There were 27 restaurants that all took part in this big cook-off. It was all across Toledo, all around the greater Toledo area, and they got to come up with Italian dishes specifically for this to welcome our Italian friends and neighbors to town as they come to town to watch some good football and hopefully get their appetites started. And there were 4 different categories. Jim, tell us about those categories.
Well, we had the entrees, which is self-explanatory, what we all go out to eat for.
Sure.
And then we had handhelds, so think of it like a slice of pizza.
I'm thinking.
Desserts, and then I heard maybe your favorite, the cocktails.
It could be. I'm thinking handhelds and cocktails. You know, I could do like a little beer and pizza, but it's fancier than beer. So we're going to get to those. What happened was people got to go out, experience them, and then take a little QR code picture and vote online for their favorites. The top 5 vote getters in each category is here tonight at the Mez. It's a beautiful new space downtown on the 700 block of Monroe Street, and we're going to fill it up with all kinds of good food. It's going to smell great in here. So we're going to get started, and we're going to meet the judges.
Sure, absolutely. So if you look around, we got lots of people here. We want to thank our judges for coming out today, and we're going to have you introduce yourself, if you would, please.
Barbara Hendel from The Blade. I'm the society editor.
Very good.
Alyssa Johnson, one of the culinary instructors at Penna Career Center.
And a former student. Okay, here we go.
Fred Lefevre with WSPD and the Toledo Buffalo Soldiers.
Thank you.
Andy Lawrence, owner of Foodology and culinary arts instructor at Clay High School.
And one more.
Maddie Koppel, I'm the Blade's food editor.
Very nice. And these people have the wonderful job of trying the dishes and being judges.
Pretty excellent. They already have a dish in front of them already. It's from Regalo, and they're sampling the entree. So it looks like a lot of smiling faces. We're going to keep going here. We have Chef Adam from Regalo. Hey, how you doing? Tell me about what we're seeing, that dish that they have.
Cacio de pepe, so it's going to be a handmade pasta. We toss in the Parmesan wheel. We add black pepper to it. It's very classic. Wow. We put a little whiskey in there to make it a little bit different for our venue. We cook it right in the wheel, bring it to your table side daily, and that's what we brought here today.
Well, I saw the big cheese wheel coming in.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a big haul. You have to move around.
100% Parmesan Reggiano.
But you're located inside Toledo Hollywood Casino.
Correct, right in the very center of the casino. As soon as you walk in, where the old Scene restaurant used to be, you walk to the front doors, we're the first place you see.
Nice. What was it that inspired you to come up with this for the Italian Bowl?
It was easy to bring here, and it's a lot of fun to cook that in the wheel and bring it out to people. You don't see that a lot in many venues. So.
Yeah, and what I'm finding really across the boards was a lot of people just use real simple ingredients, not a whole lot, just your basics, and then if it's all prepared right, it's going to taste great.
The ingredients should speak for itself. I mean, we add the extra touch to it, but the ingredients should stand up by themselves.
All right. Chef Adam from Regalo, inside Toledo Hollywood Casino. Thank you for being here tonight. Yep. I wish I could get a taste, but everybody back there, they're just chowing down. All right. How's it look there, Chef?
It's looking great over here. The judges are busy. I think I'll take a few minutes here and see what they're thinking. I'm going to catch Barbara with her mouth full, so I'm going to move right on over to Alyssa here. Chef Johnson, what are you looking for? What are you judging? Tell us a little bit about it.
I am looking for great presentation and overall experience and taste as a whole. I just want something enjoyable that I'd want to order at a restaurant.
Young man?
My mouth is empty, so I'm ready.
You're ready to go? We know you're not going to tell us what you think, so here we go. Fred, tell us what you think about this evening.
Well, I can't tell you about this particular dish because the judging is secret, but I am looking forward to the different tastes from all the different restaurants that are participating this year. Being my second year, I'm looking for everybody to up their game a little bit.
Very good. So the challenge has been issued. Chef Andy, what do you think thus far? This is your first year here.
Yeah, this is exciting. I'm really excited to taste all the food from all these talented people that are here bringing us an awesome meal today. So I'm really looking for technique today.
Looking at techniques. Very good. Yeah. Maddie, tell us what you're looking for this evening.
I'm just looking for something that's going to make me want to take another bite. We're going to get lots of dishes throughout the evening. So, if I'm going back for a second, that's pretty good for them. So.
All right, so the chefs need to see if you're going back in. That'll tell us a lot. Yeah. All right, well, thank you.
These things, you got to eat all these different kinds of foods. You don't want to fill up on the first bite. That's what I always do. I make that mistake. Chef Casey's here. He's with Mancy's Italian. People say, hey, do you like everything to me? And the answer is yes. That's about it. All right, so so they're having your entree right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Chicken marsala.
Okay. Tell us about. I've seen you prepare it. Tell us how the chicken marsala comes together at Mancy's Italian.
So we scallopine chicken, which is lightly breading chicken, pan fry it, saute some mushrooms inside of it, hit it with some marsala wine, nice big flame everyone can come see since we have an open kitchen. Finished out with a couple other ingredients, and then it's plated up with fettuccine Alfredo. It's been on the menu for quite a long time.
Yeah, it's a crowd pleaser for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
But you also said that Marsala wine is kind of the key. It's the key
It really
ingredient.
is. It's a sweeter wine, darker. When you hit it to the pan, kind of gets a real low tone to the plate. So it's comes together. You wouldn't think it's very sweet. The garlic's in there as well. A lot of good flavors that just combine together.
I could listen to you describe food all day long. I mean, really, it's just one of those great things. All right. Hey, Chef Casey, we really appreciate you coming out here, bringing your top-notch dish, and congratulations on making it into the top 5. Good luck in this competition, but it's
Thank
good
you.
seeing you again. Hey, we're going to go back to the chef.
Toledo Jeep Fest rolls into town August 1st through the 3rd, celebrating the history of the Jeep, right in the town where it all began. Join us for a 3-day event downtown Toledo that includes something for everyone. Historic Jeep displays, more than 100 vendors, fun at the family and kids zones, live entertainment, and 1,200 Jeeps rolling in the All Jeep Parade. It's the community event of the summer, Toledo Jeep Fest. We'll see you there.
Sean's Irish Taverns offer great food and fun in a family sports bar atmosphere. And if you're looking for great burgers, steaks, salads, soups, and pizza, we've got you covered. Watch the biggest games every day with awesome food and drink specials. Looking for a banquet room for special parties? Sean's can take care of you. We're locally owned and operated and are proud to be active members of the Northwest Ohio community. Stop into any of the Sean's Irish Taverns today. Just sit back and let us serve you.
To the Taste of Italy. It is a lead up to the Italian Bowl, and we are having judges decide who has the best Italian dishes in all of Toledo. What a night.
Oh, what a great night. And the judges look pretty full there, but they better have some room for some more.
That's for sure. We're just getting started. So they've already signed off on the entrees. We don't know exactly what they voted yet. It's a secret ballot, but we're going to find out at the conclusion of this program. So we want you to stay tuned, and we want everybody here to stay tuned. Everybody here, I think, gets a little bit of a taste as well. And we might just throw it up in the air, see what they grab.
Let's watch.
And then they can eat it. Right. But until that happens, we've got other categories to get to. And the next one is handhelds.
Handhelds.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay. I'm thinking calzones. I'm thinking pizza. I'm thinking...
You're thinking right.
All right.
That's it. That's
All right.
exactly
I'm
it.
going to go see what they're doing over here.
Absolutely. I'm going to wait for...
Something. Is that right? Okay. Barbara, you know what you're talking about. What are we looking at here?
Chicken, kind of like a cordon bleu or a mashallah.
Okay.
And it has a nice cheese on top of it.
All right.
And the chicken is nice and tender.
Right.
So that's really good. I think
I'm
part-
guessing this was part of the entree.
Yes, it is.
We're waiting on these handhelds still. What did you think of this?
I thought it was good. I think they're all, really good in different ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. Are you going to give us a hint of what you're looking for in the top one?
Well, probably presentation a lot. I think that's always important. It's inviting, appealing to the eye.
Right.
And then of course if it tastes good or if it's done enough. So this
And the chefs are kind of up against it because they're not in their normal kitchen. They've got to bring all their materials here, and they've got to cook it on spot, and then they've got to make sure it's nice and looking great, steaming, warm, ready for you to eat.
Exactly. And there's a lot of it. We obviously can't eat very much of it and taste a little of each one because there's a lot.
I don't know. Okay, well, some lucky participant tonight who's here is going to get Barbara's leftovers. All right. I'm going to keep moving on down here to Alyssa because here come the handhelds. It's just like we thought. Pizza. Okay, do we know who this is from?
We don't, so we don't have any of the restaurants on which ones we have because we can't be biased on them.
All just blind judging. Does it say When you look at this, does it say to you, this is going to taste delicious?
I think so.
Yeah.
I always look for like a beautiful crust on the outside of my pizza, so I'm kind of excited about this pizza right here.
Right. Looks like maybe honey or oil or both. What do you think?
It kind of looks like oil to me,
Okay.
but we'll find out here soon enough.
We're going to find out. Go ahead, take a bite. Take a bite. I want to see what you think, unless I've interrupted the process. Okay. All right. Tell me. It looks sweet, maybe, or tangy, or oil-based. What do you think?
It is oil, so we were right. And it's got that delicious tang from the tomatoes.
Okay.
So I can't give out too much
Okay.
of what I think.
That's good information, though. We're going to move down to Fred here, who is violating the rules by using a fork. It's handheld, Fred.
I already did the handheld part.
Okay.
Got a little spice to it, got a nice kick to it.
Right.
I don't know what that leaf was, so I'm going to have to ask one of the chefs on either side of me, but that really had a good taste to
I
it.
think it fell off the plant over there.
Oh, God, I hope not.
We'll keep eating. We've only got 4 more to go after this. All right. And Andy, how do you think when you take a gander at this? You haven't taken a bite yet, but you're about to sink your teeth into it?
I'm looking forward to it, Fred. I think that's basil, so I think we're safe. So we're good to go. But crust looks amazing. I'm excited to. It looks great.
All right, here you go. Go ahead. Take the bite. That's the big plunge. And that's the reaction we're looking for. You just want to see it on your face. Yeah.
Very good.
Excellent. All right. That says it all.
Yeah.
Maddie?
Yeah. I've taken my bites.
Yeah.
Yes, and it is an oil, in fact. I love olive oil, so I thought it was great. I love a nice crust. I don't like too thick of a crust, so this is nice for me. I think they're going for a margarita style here.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with any pizza, I think.
Very true. Very true.
Thanks very much, you guys. Hey, enjoy. Keep eating. They're going to keep eating and judging. But, Chef Jim, go ahead and tell us what's going on over there.
What's going on over here? We're starting to talk about pizza. We're talking about the pizza part. The best stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here. All right. So we are here with Julius from Royal Pizza, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Tell us about how you came up with your item for tonight.
Well, oddly enough, it was something that I created for my lunch. And the worker started smelling it and seeing it and wanted to try it. And they did, and they really liked it. And they said, we got to get this thing on the menu. So we put it on the menu. It's been pretty popular since, and here we are.
Well, tell us, is this a pizza that you did tonight?
It is a pizza. It's called a spicy Italian. So it's got our normal sauce, but with some added spice to it. Some salami, some Old World pepperoni, some bacon, some cheddar cheese, and some spicy sausage as well.
Very nice. Now, let's talk crust for a minute.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell us about your crust. You hear New York water, thin crust, thick crust. What are your thoughts on crust?
I would call it somewhere in between. It's not overly thick, doughy, but it's also not like cracker thin crisp. It's somewhere in the middle. We make our dough fresh daily as well as our sauce, and throw on some good toppings and hope for the best.
And also, tell us where you're located in case someone wants to come out and try this.
So we're on 2038 Tracy Road. It's located in Northwood, Ohio. Open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday, and the website is originalroyalpizza.com.
Very good. Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully it goes your way, and we're looking forward to it.
On the episode of Be Well, from live theater at the Valentine to inclusive playgrounds in Sylvania, we'll discover how wellness can be found in community engagement and social belonging. We'll visit our friends at Unison Health and Traumatic Brain Injury Resource Center and talk about their successes with group therapies and supportive communities. You won't want to miss this inspiring episode. Join us Sunday, July 6th, only on BCAN. Brought to you by Area Office on Aging.
BCSN Summer Bowling Classic is back. See how we roll Fridays from interstate lanes at 9 p.m. on the NLL Network as we strike up all the excitement the BCSN Summer Bowling Classic has to offer. Who will walk away each week as King of the Hill? Tune in to find out. The BCSN Summer Bowling Classic is brought to you by Champions Choice Pro Shop, located inside Timbers Bowling Lanes.
welcome back. The judges are currently finishing up their handhelds, and I have Art from Arturo's here. And we want to talk a little bit about your entree tonight, or your handheld. It's not an entree. So tell us a little bit about your inspiration, what you came up with. Tell us a little bit about pizza.
Oh, well, we make our own dough and stuff like that. My inspiration was actually I started at Marco's when I was 17, and so I got my inspiration through those guys, and I went to a couple other places, and I thought I could open up my own place. And then some of the stuff we make is from my mom's recipes, like our lasagna and stuff. That's about it.
Very good. So if we want some of Mama's lasagna, where can we find it? Where can we find it?
2507 Oregon Road. That's where we've been. We've been in business since 1988. Been doing really good. We got great pizzas. We have a good base, customer base.
So tell me about what you brought tonight.
We brought a Padrino, which is that's my favorite toppings on a pizza, which is pepperoni, sausage, onions, black olives, and jalapenos. Did I say that right? Yeah, and
very good. Homemade sauce?
Yes, we make our own sauce.
That is awesome. All right, Tony, we're heading it back over to you.
The one we were just talking about, but again, we have no idea. The judges are blind judging right now. So we've got Barbara Hendel and the Hendel sisters. Remember Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell sisters? I always think that. So what did you think of this one? I've got the Old World pepperoni I'm looking at.
It's a little different than the other ones. Yeah. It has a little more body.
Yeah.
Some of them were very thin crust. This was kind of medium crust.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit of smoky flavor.
Okay.
But it was good.
Well, good, because we're just in time for the transition to dessert. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're doing dessert. I'll eat this. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm taking it out of the way, though, but here comes the dessert. This, in terms of presentation, has something to look at. Here we go. Here comes another one down here to Alyssa. Oh.
Blueberries and lemon, and I'm super excited about it.
All right. Look at Fred. We got to get to Fred quick because he eats so fast.
I was just going to say, I don't mean to be rude, but this is sitting in front of me and it's calling my name. I think you might be able to hear it on mic. Fred, eat me! Hurry!
All right, this is like a smash cake for little kids. Go ahead.
It looks delicious. And I love icing and yellow cake. Oh, yeah, that's real good.
Yeah. What do you taste in there? What are the flavors?
There's a lot of lemon in there.
Okay.
Yep. Got to be in the cake and a little bit in the icing also. Yeah. That's delicious. Get a little bit of blueberry in my next taste, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. I'm walking away. I got to keep my fingers away from Fred. And Andy, what do you think?
I see a lot of different techniques used here. I see some candied lemons, a little bit of zest. I see a little chutney on the bottom. Nice cake. It's layered well, so I'm really excited to try it.
How do you candy a lemon?
Well, that would be a whole nother episode.
I see what you're talking about, but I've always wondered, what does it take to get to that point? Okay. And a lot of time and patience, I'm guessing. So.
True.
Okay, here she goes, the inaugural bite. Yep. Gonna just dig right in. I hope everybody is hungry because, yeah, we're already on dessert. Yeah, it's good.
Very good.
Yeah. Maddie, you're exercising restraint.
Yes, I am. I just ate that whole last piece of pizza. I really liked it. Yeah. So I should have taken only a couple bites, but here we are.
No regrets. It's the Italian bowl.
Lemon and blueberry together. I think that's a classic combo, so I'm excited to try this.
Okay.
Let's give it a whirl.
All right. Down the hatch, and then as the food editor for The Blade, she has to give the perfect review, and here it is.
Wonderful, lovely, stunning. Yes, all the lovely describing words.
Yeah, right.
I think you eat with your eyes first, and this was a very pretty plate, so.
For sure. This looks like something you'd see at a theme park, I think, when you're walking around. You're like, oh, that looks good. All right, well, I wonder who created this. We're going to have to wait to see who wins, and then we bring out the winners at the end. But, Chef Jim, go ahead and tell us. We're going to talk with some of the other creations here and the creators about what they're doing for dessert.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be talking about desserts here very shortly.
Am I coming up? Am I meeting you? We're talking about
You're coming up here. I'm going back there.
They keep waving me away from the dessert table. They're like, don't let him near the desserts.
All right. So I think we got to switch mics here.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much. We'll have a good time. Enjoy. Good to see you, Tori. Come on over here. All right. So, Tori from Keith and Chris in Corvallis Bene Italiano. and you are in the dessert category?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're in all the 4 categories.
That's what I was going to say. I thought you were,
Yes.
I thought you were in other things.
Yep.
Everything. Let me just say that if you want good sauce, you want to go to Keith and Chris Incrovaya's Bene Italiano because the sauce is boss there. But dessert too.
Classic tiramisu.
Okay, tiramisu. We haven't seen that yet, I don't
No,
think.
it's coming up.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me about tiramisu. I've tried it, and I know it is to die for.
Yes. It's a layer of ladyfinger cookies and a fresh cream with mascarpone in it and cocoa powder, and just layer it up.
Yeah. And this is a crowd pleaser favorite, so
Yes.
you really just want to do the go-tos, play the hits when it comes to the Italian
Yes.
Bowl. You guys participated in the Italian Bowl 2 years ago, and the
Yes.
Taste of Italy, Passport to the Taste of Italy, and I remember seeing you here, during the finals as well.
fun.
So,
Mhm.
right. So, congratulations once again
Thank
for
you.
being here. But
Thank you.
what does it take to, consistently get back?
Support from the people that come in to the restaurant, and viewers.
Yeah. Tell everybody where you're located too, just in case they don't know. They can look you up. Keith and Chris.
We are
Incrovaya's.
4751 Monroe Street in Toledo.
Yeah, great place to hang out, get carry out from the pizza window,
Yes.
or you can have a really big party in the
the banquet room.
Banquet room is great.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah. Well, thanks for all your support of the Italian Bowl, and it's great
Thank
to see you
you.
again.
Great
yeah.
seeing you.
All right, good luck
Thanks.
tonight.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to check in with one more chef. Come on in here. All right, this is Adam. Chef Adam is with M. Osteria, and we had quite a time at M. Osteria just a few weeks ago. That's why it's kind of like a family reunion, when I get to hang out here with all the chefs. It's pretty great. So you're in the dessert category and something else too,
Yes.
right?
Entrees as well, yeah.
Okay. So desserts though. Let's talk desserts. I'm trying to think back because I remember the ladyfinger across the tiramisu martini, but that wasn't the dessert. We had the flourless torte.
Correct.
Is that what's here?
That's what's here, yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty fantastic. This is heavy, stiff competition tonight because
it really is.
Yeah. We're talking tiramisu. I just saw the lemon thing. We got this torte. Man. So tell me about the flourless torte. Go ahead and describe it for everybody.
Basically, it's just chocolate and.
That's all you need. That is all you need.
It's very simple. It's about 4 or 5 ingredients, and there's no flour in it, so
right.
It's gluten free.
And it's the perfect way to cap off a meal for
with,
sure.
With mixed berries on top.
Yeah.
And a little bit of powdered sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that the berries kind of switch out during the season. We had pomegranate on it when we had it, so you kind of
Right. It's just whatever we had, whatever's available, whatever's
Yeah.
in season. Yep.
Man. All right. M. Osteria. Tell me one more time where it's located. I know it's right here on Monroe Street.
Right here, 611 Monroe Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're heading downtown, you really want to check out all that Toledo has to offer, including M. Osteria. Chef Adam. Good to see you
Thanks,
again.
Tony.
Good luck
Good to see
tonight. Man, I am loving it here. We hope you're loving it at home, but stay with us because we have much more in terms of competition. We're going to find out who won, and we're going to get to the cocktails coming up.
Comes the BS-free tire guarantee. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs or replacements and zilch for tire rotations. That's $0 for all that. The BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas. Plus, get our best deal on new tires.
The Blade presents the Northwest Ohio Rib-Off, Lucas County Fairgrounds, a country weekend. Friday, July 25th, Dylan Scott. And on Saturday, July 26th, the award-winning supergroup Parmalee with Cooper Allen, an unforgettable country weekend at Lucas County Fairgrounds. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com or the Huntington Center box office. The Northwest Ohio Rib-Off, sponsored by Dunn Chevy.
Midas comes the BS-free tire guarantee. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs or replacements and zilch for tire rotations. That's $0 for all that. The BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas. Plus, get our best deal on new tires.
Welcome back to the Passport to the Taste of Italy Judge's Choice for the Italian Bowl 44. We are coming down to the wire here, but we still have one more category, and we're finishing up the dessert category. I hope you've been enjoying this broadcast, and I hope it's inspired you to check out all the cuisine that we have all across the 419. It is really an incredible scene here, the best in the country, and we want to put our best foot forward for all of our Italian visitors. But we have Chef Jim back here finishing up with the desserts. How's it look?
It's looking great. The judges are looking a little bit full, though. They've gone through the gauntlet of food tonight, but we're going to see what they think. Anyway, Barbara, tell us about the dessert category and what you thought about tonight.
Well, I thought tonight was very good. It's very well organized tonight, and everything's tasty, but they're all so different. So it's hard to make some decisions. This is the first chocolate one we've had. There were lemon and like the tiramisu and, a lot of different choices.
Beautiful. So you had a lot of different choices, and now you're going to have to decide. Now we're going to come to the young lady I'm going to ask a few questions about. So tell us about what you thought about the pastries, because she's a pastry chef here.
I loved all of them so far. We still have one left to try, but I think the techniques were very well done, and it surprised me with all the different ideas that everyone came up with.
Tell me what you look for in a dessert. Let's say you were creating a dessert for this evening. What type of things would you think about to come into the competition?
I look for being able to make me want to eat it. So I want to have great presentation with it. And then I'm also looking for, depending on what it is, if it needs to be moist or if it needs to be dense. We had a cheesecake in one of them that had a little bit of lemon curd on top of it, and I think that kind of equaled out the sweetness of the cheesecake with a little tartness from the lemon curd. And then this chocolate, I believe it's a flourless chocolate cake that we have. I like how it's dense and it kind of coats your tongue, and it's nice and rich, and the sweet berries help add to that kind of tartness or the darkness of the chocolate in it.
Very good. Anything you'd like to add for this evening after judging all these foods?
I think everything was fantastic. It was so nice to see all the different ideas that everyone could come up with.
Perfect. All right, Fred. Tell us your thoughts about the... Oh, never mind. Tell us your thoughts about the pastries.
Pardon me. Well, first of all, this is my second year, and I think all the restaurants have upped their game just a little bit. The dessert category, as you can see in front of me, is absolutely delicious. The creme brulee, tiramisu, I believe that's a Gâteau Nancy, if I'm not mistaken. None of these are on my diet plan, so I'm hoping that my dietitian isn't watching the show. I know it'll hurt the ratings, but he could hurt me a lot.
You'll be fine. Anything you'd like to add after judging all these foods this evening?
I appreciate being invited again this year, and if we do an Italian Bowl again in the future, I'd love to be back.
Very good. Now we're going to come to another chef instructor here. Tell us, Chef Andy, what were you looking for in the dessert competition?
Definitely presentation, because it's their chance to get fancy with things, and technique again, but the desserts have been amazing. I can't wait to find out where all of these are from. So I recognize some of the dishes today, and I can kind of have good guesses, but I can't wait to hear what restaurants match up with which food, and I'm going to go there and eat.
Very good. I hope you do. And then we have Maddie. Tell us about what you thought about the evening's desserts.
I'm very full. I'm very satisfied. Everything was very good, very fresh. There was definitely some creativity in these desserts. I think I was tasting a little bit of lemon in that creme brulee. I wasn't expecting that we just had. Very good. The first dessert, too, had a really nice presentation. I think all around the desserts really blew them out of the park tonight. So.
Very good. Dessert's one of my favorite meals, that's for sure, or part of the meal. And, Tony, we're heading back to you.
All right, well, come on up here.
All right, I'm on my way.
It's suddenly like the Dean Martin show up here. We've got a drink in hand, and everybody's having a good time.
There you go.
Yeah, how about that? It is time.
It's time?
It's time to judge all of the drinks. Now, in order to do that, we've got to drink all the drinks.
All right.
Well, yeah. But we also want to talk to the creators of the drinks as well. So we've got Michael with Hannon's Block. He's the owner, and he is the mastermind. And he's over there talking to Pat Gianmarco, the owner of Marco's in M. Osteria. Like I said, it's a big family affair. We're all here at the Mez, which is this new event space on Monroe Street, 700 block across from Migos, and we're having a great time. It's called the Mez because it's the middle of the building, the mezzanine, if you will. Michael, man, we haven't even got started on the cocktails. You're over there just socializing.
Yeah, we're just having fun here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
for sure. No, don't be sorry. This is great. Real casual atmosphere. We want to invite people to enjoy Toledo in every restaurant that we have here. All of the competitors who are here have top-notch cuisine. So congratulations on being here once again. I know you're always like at the top of the line, every year. So tell me about the drink, though. I had one when I was, in Hannon's Block, and I remember it being all kinds of colors and fizzy and fun.
Yeah, so the idea behind the drink, the one we're serving tonight is the strawberry basil smash. Okay. We have a whole line of smash cocktails on the menu for the summer. All fresh fruit, fresh citrus, fresh simple syrups, and just really nice, refreshing drinks for the summer. Trying to mix different spirits with different fruits to make the right combination. And people are loving them at the restaurant.
This is one that had the frozen blood orange ball in the middle, or is that the other one?
No, well, we do some frozen cocktails in the garage.
It was like a ball in the middle.
Yeah. And different flavors and whatnot that we're using for some of these cocktails, but the strawberry basil smash
had the rim.
It has and we actually use a little crystallized basil in the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little extra flavor from that.
That's really wild.
But nice and refreshing.
Yeah. And after a few of them, you feel real refreshed.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
That's the idea.
Yeah, and so you mentioned out back in Hannon's Garage. That's the part that I think you like the most, is the hangout joint. So you can tell people Hannon's
that's
down the block from here.
Hannon's Garage is located in the back of Hannon's Block Restaurant. It's kind of our fun, anything goes space. We do a ton of private parties in there, and then we get a good crowd on the weekends before and after Mud Hens, walleye games, and everything. And super casual, good for watching sports. Great space, and we like to do a lot of fun shots and drinks and everything in there as well.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know about this one, but I'm going to take it with me here. This is an old-fashioned. We're going to switch microphones.
Are we going to switch?
Thanks again, Michael.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate you being here. And here we go. Here's a hand
How
up.
are we going to do this?
Here's
How are we going to do this? We're gonna do that
Oh,
one?
too many drinks. Too many drinks.
That one there.
Here we go.
I'm going to step over the cord.
All right.
Here we go.
Just take this. I'm going to walk this way. For the beverages, and I know we're looking right at the windows here, but 3 of these judges, don't mess mine up with yours. No, go ahead. 3 of these judges are with Southern Glacier Wine and Spirits, and that's Frank, Courtney, and Libby. And tell us about what Southern Glacier Wine and Spirits does.
Southern Glacier's Wine and Spirits. We're a local distributor here. We represent a lot of wine and some high proof. The girls here are in the high proof division. I know in the high proof we represent about 60% of the state's high proof right now.
Okay.
Southern Glacier's the largest distributor in the country. So we're just excited to be here tonight and help out.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so do you get to sample all these high-proof spirits?
We do.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, not just tonight, but when you distribute them.
Oh yeah, you gotta know what you're selling.
So you're well-versed in this. This is something that I'm not really a big cocktail drinker, to be honest. I'm more of a beer and wine guy, but you have to really know what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Tonight, I'm looking for balance. It's summer, so you want it to be fun, fresh, celebrate the event. You know, the Italian Bowl, let's tie that in with the cocktails and make them fun.
For sure. Yep. We want to invite everybody from all of Italy to come in here. And what do you think of this first one here, this old-fashioned?
I think it's really good. It's very smooth. I can taste the citrus from the orange. And I'm not really a fan of old-fashions, but this one was really good.
Good nose on it, I could tell when I was smelling. I'm going to swing around. You go all the way up here because we're going to introduce the final judge. There's only 4. That's why I got the 5th old-fashioned. And this is Renee. She's with St. Julian's. And St. Julian's is based out of Paw Paw, Michigan, but they have tasting rooms all over Michigan and the region. And so also spirits. And you can get spirits at St. Julian's. So what do you think of this so far?
I think it's great. I think it's smooth. I think it's elegant. I think it's vibrant. I think it's a fun cocktail, and it's simple to make. And I'm picking up a ton of citrus out of it, which is great.
Nice. I frequent the St. Julian's. This is just for anybody watching, too, in Dundee, Michigan. So if you're there, chances are I'm there. But I've tried a lot of the different spirits. Even though I said I'm a beer and wine guy, you get to try them during the flights and things like that. What does it take to not only produce good wine, but to produce good spirits?
So we are the first distillery in Michigan. We are a family-owned business, which makes it really special. We are the largest, most award-winning winery in Michigan and distillery, and that's something new we're just starting to dabble in, but we're looking to get business, move it into Ohio. We're now in 10 states, so we're just now moving into Ohio.
Yeah, excellent. 10 states. I didn't even realize. All right, right here in our region, what a gem. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for being here. And we've got a lot more drinks to go. So we better go back over to Chef Jim because, Chef, we're having a good time here at the bar.
Well, I'm sorry, I missed out. All right, so they are getting... I fumbled. Going to break. What? There we go. Fumbled.
Are you tired of high interest rates? New Bath Elite is now offering 0% interest, zero money down, payments as low as $199 a month, and for a limited time, free installation. Call today for a free in-home estimate.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
Me, I'm the 1-800 you're paying way too much guy. Good news. We now offer windows. New Window Elite. We have 50+ years experience in home improvement, and our windows are guaranteed for the life of your home. New Window Elite, where Amish craftsmanship meets modern technology.
Passport to the Taste of Italy, the Italian Bowl, number 44, 2025, right here in Toledo, and it could not happen without the volunteers. A lot of people don't know this is a volunteer effort, and we have Lisa, Pat, Carol. They are coordinating those volunteers and really spearheading this whole effort. How do you do it?
Well, I do a little bit more, but these two are the volunteer chairmen, and they do an amazing job.
Yeah, you have to basically recruit people to work for free.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do.
What do you do? You promise them the cocktails that are going on?
No. I did not.
Yeah.
Ask them over there.
So, but not only working with the restaurants leading up to this, but also coordinating during game day. That is the big endeavor. So, what's it going to take if you want to volunteer? Are you still accepting volunteers?
No.
No.
No. We
that period has closed. That door is shut.
Thank you.
But,
Appreciate it.
yes. Thank you very much for volunteering your time. What are you going to do on game day?
We are going to make sure that everyone is where they are supposed to be when they are supposed to be there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's going to go off without a hitch. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
We want them to have a good time, too.
Yes.
For sure.
It's all about having a good time,
right.
Having a good experience, making sure the Italian Bowl looks great, not only here in the United States, but back in Italy, because that's where it's going to be broadcast too.
Yeah. And that is a really key component of this is an international, shake of hands across the pond kind of thing. And we're like, hey, we're going to play some football, but we're also inviting you to come to Toledo. And maybe, we'll go crash at Pat Gianmarco's place in Italy too.
Yeah,
right?
We're all doing that.
Yeah. But this is great. Pat, you're so persuasive. I know you've talked me into volunteering, and so if you ever run into her, she's going to sign you up for some sort of job. So
That's how I got these two ladies.
For sure.
Right. Thank you very much for volunteering and all your efforts. It's really coming together great.
Thank you for being here.
I'm going to go back over to the cocktail table, though. Yeah, I know. This is tough. Let's swing around this way. Come on. Get a full scope. Look at these judges over here. They're done. They ate. You cannot have the cocktails, but thumbs up. All right. We're going to still get to those winners, checking in with these judges. What cocktail are you on? I know what this one's from, so I'm not going to mention. But what do you think so far?
We're on number 3. Okay. Strawberry basil based. It's delicious. Okay. Well made. It's just what we're looking for. It's attractive.
Yeah. If you've been paying attention watching, you know where this one's from. Okay. But you don't know.
No, I have no idea. But the presentation on the strawberry basil, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Every cocktail's been well balanced, very well made, but the presentation on this really stands out.
How about the rim? It's crystallized basil.
Yes, I've never seen anything like that. And even like the color green that goes with like the coral of the drink looks really good, really summery, fruity, just really different and unique.
Right. All right. And she's going in. She's going for the big bite. Yep.
It's delicious.
That's it. That's all you need to say. Yeah. And coming from St. Julian's, when you mix some of those spirits together. That's really, that's a mixologist right there.
Yes, that is amazing. That's very creative. I don't know where it's from, but that's very vibrant.
Tough competition, stiff competition for the stiff drinks here at the Taste of Toledo and Taste of Italy for the Italian Bowl. I'm just, sauntering onto the end of the bar because this is where my drink is. And they're cleaning up. We're getting this competition down to the wire. We're going to announce the winners, what the judges chose, when we come back.
Midas comes the BS-free tire guarantee. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs or replacements and zilch for tire rotations. That's $0 for all that. The BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas. Plus, get our best deal on new tires.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How was it? Is it good?
Midas comes the BS-free tire guarantee. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs or replacements and zilch for tire rotations. That's $0 for all that. The BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas. Plus, get our best deal on new tires.
This is for all the marbles. We are finally coming down to the judges' decisions and the People's Choice Award, which was determined when you went out to eat and voted on your phone. So we're going to get to that one last. But first, we've got categories to get to and winners in all 4 of those categories. They are the entree, the handheld, the dessert, and the cocktail. So, Pat, are we ready to hear who won?
We are.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, for the entree, Mancy's Italian.
Hey, hey, hey! Look over there, Chef Casey's coming in. Come on, bring it in. Oh, man. So we got to talk about this entree real quick. If somebody wants to come out and get it, it's chicken marsala and the special marsala wine. Yeah. What do you think? How do you feel?
I'm happy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. It's my personal favorite on the menu. It's the first thing I learned how to cook when I went to the Italian, so
Nice.
Very proud of it.
Excellent. Mancy's Italian, Almond Roastery. Thanks again, Chef Casey, for being here. Man, bringing the A game. Love it. All right.
The handheld is Amosteria.
Hey! Chef Adam, come on in. All right, how's it feel?
Great.
Man, you get that handheld. We talked about, I didn't see exactly what it was, but I have a feeling it was the Old World pepperoni.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. So, I mean, and you get that in there, and it just feels like you want to hang out and not go anywhere. How does it feel when you bring home a trophy like this?
It's fantastic, yeah. We don't do it for trophies, but
no,
I'm glad that we won.
Right.
For sure.
Everybody can get a taste of Italy if you go on down to Amosteria right here on Monroe Street. Thanks again for being here, and congratulations.
Thanks,
yeah. Awesome. Okay.
For desserts, it's Regalo at the Hollywood Casino.
Oh, nice. All right. We talked about this dessert. We talked about the entree, too. So what was the dessert? I don't think I got a good look at it.
It's a lemon blueberry cake.
Oh, it was the one that came out while I was standing right there.
Correct,
The presentation on that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, so what does it take when you combine all your forces and come out with something that wins?
The whole team behind me doing it, but
Yeah.
it was great to do it. A lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for being here. Go on out to the casino. Enjoy Regalo.
And the cocktail of the year is Hannon's Block.
Oh, my goodness. Amazing. That's the basil teeny or basil strawberry?
Strawberry vodka basil.
Something.
Yes.
Something. It's amazing. We talked about just the crystallization of the basil on the rim and how different that is. Vibrant.
Yeah, so we found some really good ingredients for that. Hope, our bar manager and general manager, has come up with a couple of great cocktails, this being one of them. So we're super proud that taking home best cocktail.
Yeah, for sure. You can get out there and enjoy it. Hannon's Block right here on Monroe Street as well.
That's right.
Thanks so much, Michael.
Thank you.
Good seeing you. Congratulations. All right, and we're coming down to the People's Choice.
Now to People's Choice. We had a little bit of an issue with a glitch in our data center.
It wasn't me. Go ahead.
No. But it wasn't Nick either, was it? No. So what we did was we had to scrub the data, but it all worked out because we have a fabulous array of the People's Choice Awards.
Okay. Well, who won?
Okay. For entrees, Emosteria.
Hey! Are we going through all of them? Go through all of them.
For handheld Royal Pizza.
Hey! We haven't talked. We're gonna get Royal's Pizza in here because we want to congratulate them too. Doing a great job. And and was it that concoction that you said?
Yes, sir.
You had?
Yep,
Okay.
the spicy Italian that you tried.
Right.
My lunch turned menu item. Yes, correct.
So sometimes it's a happy accident.
That's
right.
right,
Yeah.
that's right.
Excellent. Well, you can get out there to Royal's Pizza and enjoy. So I enjoyed one during the break. I was. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks again. Congratulations. People's Choice. The people have spoken. All right.
And then for the dessert is Incorvaia Bene Italiano.
Yes. Keith and Chris. Here comes Tori. It's that tiramisu. It is Instagram worthy, and it's really like date worthy too. Come on over here, Tori. What do you think of this whole?
We love all this.
Yeah,
It's fun being here.
But you also love your tiramisu, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's something that's always on the menu, not just.
No, it's just a specialty item.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I feel very special then.
Yes,
I didn't
we
realize
brought it
that.
in, and we brought it in for the Italian Bowl.
Okay. Well, you think you're going to keep it?
We may.
Okay. You know, if
We
you go
may.
out there and you say, "I demand the
Right,
tiramisu,"
right.
it might stick around.
Might stay.
All right. Well, congratulations. Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much, Tori, for
Thank
being
you.
here
Thank
and participating. Man.
And the last is cocktails, and the cocktails is Emosteria.
Hey, you know what? There you go. It's this one right here. Come on up here. Susie, the general manager, is here. I'm having a little bit. Yeah, it's a tiramisu.
Can I taste it?
Well,
Yeah,
go ahead.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and then a ladyfinger in it.
Yeah.
So a good twist on a cocktail, but a crowd pleaser too. So,
Absolutely, yeah. Fun. We have them all the time, so
Yeah.
great little addition to the program.
And this is going to be sticking around then.
All
if you have-
always will have them.
Always will have
Correct.
them. I like to
Yes.
hear that. So
Yeah.
anybody watching at home says, "I want that," you can get
Come
it.
on down, yeah.
Right here on
absolutely.
Monroe Street. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Emosteria.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Osteria. Emosteria. Yeah.
So all of these fabulous restaurants will receive their trophy at halftime at the Italian Bowl. So please do not leave till you give me your phone number.
Right. She's not talking to you at home. She's talking to the people here in the audience. You can send your phone number to Pat. We'll see what happens. But we want to make sure that you're also watching this award ceremony that's happening during the Italian Bowl number 44 right here on BCSN. And the kickoff's at 3 o'clock this upcoming Saturday. So tune in because we've got football and we've got food and we've got fun and we've got all kinds of action. How you feeling?
Great, and thank you, Tony. Thank you, Jim. You were
thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
We love you both.
For sure.
Thank you.
Jim,
Appreciate being here.
partner in
Been a pleasure.
crime. It has been a pleasure. So thank you for tuning in to the Taste of Italy and the passport to the Taste of Italy right here on BCSN. We're going to hope to see you at the game, but if not, we hope you're watching at home. Have a good night.